Alright, so what you'll do now is you're going to use the container, dip your paintbrush in, and just get a little bit on the paintbrush itself. Then you're going to take your image, which you use just little dots of glue to kind of hold the pieces together, because right now when I flip this over, it's going to be really flappy. There's going to be flaps all over the place that are loose. What I'm going to do with the Mod Podge right now is take and lift up, if I could do this with one hand here, take and paint underneath that just a little bit, and kind of paint it down so that they're going to stick together. I'm going to put a little bit on top, kind of pull these pieces over, and I'm going to need to work quickly because what happens to paper when it gets wet? It curls. So you're kind of like in a race to get this on there. Now I'm going to work on just like the top part of her head and headgear. I'm not going to do all the little details, and I will show you why in just a minute. Okay, so now I've got like the top portion of her head. Now remember, you were supposed to mark the top so you know exactly where it's going to go back to. I'm going to flip this over, and boy, this is tricky with one hand, but I'm going to slide it to where it goes right where those marks are. I need to pull that down. Okay, I gotta switch hands here. There we go. Now I've got the marks where they need to go. That's pretty good. Okay, so now I'm just going to gently push. Okay, so now you can see I've got all kinds of pieces still flapping, and what I do is I roll it up and I do it one little section at a time, because now I know it's on here, and if it's sticking off a little bit at the bottom like this, when I have it down, not today, but tomorrow I'll be able to just take the scissors and trim right off of the edge. Then once I have it glued down really well, I'm going to take the glue and see how I'm kind of got it going underneath, and then I come back on top. And it looks a little milky white, but it will dry clear. And then my pencil marks that are showing up right now, I drew mine a little bit harder just so the camera, you could see it, because I tried to do it lightly, couldn't see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back once I have this all down, and I will erase them. But this is pretty much it. You're going to dip it in the container. Don't get tons of it on here. It shouldn't look like a total white messy blob. Just should be thin coat. But the thing I like about the Mod Podge is we can be a little bit, it's just a little bit easier, and if you go onto your image, which I am, I'll still be able to do the black Sharpie over the top, and it will stick. And see how I was able to lay those little pieces down so that they're not sticking up. And I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to work my way all the way down till I'm finished with my image. That's it.